Hey everybody, welcome back to a worship tip. It was so beautiful today. I decided to do this outside again. I can't promise all of them will be outside because summer in East Texas is fast approaching, but I figured I would take advantage of the beautiful day while I had the chance. You know, you've got a lot of tools that you use to help you lead worship. You've got, rehearsal, prayer, your Bible, your instrument, effects. I mean, all of those sort of things that help you, that enable you to lead worship in the way that you do. But I thought it'd be fun to share with you 3 silly, ridiculous things that I think make you a better worship leader. That may be a little bit surprising, but I think from my experience, these are 3 things that have helped me lead worship, and I wanted to share them with you. So get ready. Here we go. Good socks. Listen, you are on your feet leading worship for hours on a given Sunday or Wednesday night or whenever it is you lead. You're on your feet a lot, and you do not want to skimp on socks. Do you hear me? You don't want to wear some cheap Walmart sock that's got a hole in it and it's all frayed and thin. You want good socks that will help your feet. And I actually recommend buying socks that are specifically designed for like exercise or for athletics, because those typically have, a reinforced heel or toe, and they've got a little bit of technology involved. A very sturdy, reliable, comforting sock. If you would go ahead and spend the extra $6 that you normally don't spend in your sock budget, go to Academy or some sports place, spend the money, get some of those expensive running or exercise socks. Your feet will thank you. You won't be grimacing in pain when you walk off the stage. You'll be able to lead worship effectively because you won't be thinking, my feet hurt, my feet hurt, my feet hurt. And I don't want to get too real here, but when you wear better socks, your feet don't sweat as much. It's just better. A buffer. Now this applies mostly to worship leaders who are married or who are in a serious relationship with the opposite sex. A buffer is an agreement that your spouse, your significant other, will wait a set amount of time before telling you everything you did wrong on Sunday. Hypothetical situation. You lead worship on Sunday, it's an okay set, you feel pretty good. You get in the car, you're headed to lunch, and before you're even out of the church parking lot, the person that you love and the person that loves you, for some reason, feels that that's the time to say, you prayed really long. Why did y'all sing that song? You know everybody hates that song. I think y'all need to rehearse a little bit more. It may seem silly, but having an understanding with that person that there's going to be a set period of time before anybody analyzes anything will make your day go so much better. As an example, my wife and I had this agreement where I know and she knows that nobody's going to talk about what was bad about the set until we get home. It's a hard job, and it helps us if for an hour or 2 after church, if we're out running around, we have time to rest and relax and think critically about the set that we're doing. We don't need to have our chops busted the second we get in the car. Lunch plans. The worst thing that you can do with leading worship is finish that last song, pack up your gear, jump in your car, and go home and do nothing for 5 hours. When you lead worship, have lunch or supper plans with people from your church. Number 1, it gives you something to look forward to. You're up there leading, you think, oh, this is so great. When I get done here, I'm going to get to go have a delicious burger with some people I like. I'm going to get some ice cream. We pass TCBY on the way home. But here's the other thing it does. It keeps you in the ministry mix. You're going to be sitting across from someone and you're going to be talking about church or about God or about friendship or about life, and all of a sudden you're not turning off ministry anymore. You're continuing to dialogue about faith and life and worship and following God. Some of the best discussions I've ever had about Christianity in general have come after church, hanging out with people, asking questions, answering questions. It may sound silly, but I'm telling you, it has a tremendous impact on your worship leading. All right, there you go. 3 silly things that can help you be a better worship leader. And you know what? You've got some too. I bet that you've discovered some tricks and some tips that may seem silly, but help you do a better job when you lead worship. Comment and share those with us. Let's embrace the silliness, the craziness, all of these things that we do to help us be focused, be passionate, be pastoral. Share a comment, Pass it along to us. What are some silly things that you've found that help you to do a great job leading worship?